Welcome back to our current challenge mode. I have saved up the money we need for the Styracosaurus through the magic of walking away from my computer to get a drink. Um, and a disease-free contract also helped. Time for a new contract as well. Turns out we were missing one from before, which is why I was able to pick one up in the middle of the month, I guess. So, send an expedition, improve revenue, improve profits. The two of these are essentially the same. Revenue should technically be easier than profitable unless the thresholds are more strict on one side or the other. Expedition for only 170 is probably not going to be worth it. This might be simply send an expedition out, in which case it would be. We do Dilo and then get the rebate. The thing is, I'm not going to add Dilos to the park anytime soon, so if we spend even 60,000 to do a dig to get 170 reward, it's 100k comes in versus trying to get 265. I mean, 100k is 100k. No, I think it is this. Yeah. Just, I figured with it being such a low value, it had to be a generic expedition. Dilo's 95, even worse than I was saying. If there's something else even cheaper, 85, but it's been cleaned. Something even cheaper that actually has the potential to return valuable fossils, it could be good to do. Would have to be like Herrera. Probably. Yeah, that's the only option is Herrera or like one of the Dinochirus digs. I could check the fossil list to see what the profit margin is on the Herrera dig. I don't think I'm going to do it. I think we'll just finish up Dilo. That's quicker. I don't have to look anything up. I just click the button. And it still leaves us with 625, which we can use to get these Styracos going.
Dinosaurs, I was super overwhelmed.
So it might have been...
But you're making it look easy.
Basically, we might have made the wrong call on the contract, but it's not guaranteed that these Styracs will do the job.
We'll need a genome that hits the target.
Like if we would have hatched these Styracs and not completed the contract, we probably wouldn't complete that contract this month and we get no money, right? So taking the one that guarantees but is less is probably not bad. Also, this was a possibility. There's still 2 chunks of osmium in that Dilo dig site. Incredible. Probably want to just clear this out here, complete Dilo, even if we're not going to clone it anytime soon.
Okay, you done good.
So that was actually quite profitable. That was profitable by itself. The contract was just gravy. It actually finances the entire additional Styracosaurus. So I take back the previous comment that maybe we didn't do the right choice. We did. I mean, obviously we could have just done that. We could always make more money from the profit one, but I think we unambiguously made the right choice, even if this other contract would have made more money, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Whoa, look how broken his leg is. What the fuck is happening back there? What is that? Okay, he fixed it. He put it, that was so weird. It was like bending inward.
The Styracosaurus has huge horns and a large spike similar to a rhinoceros.
Best ceratopsian in the game?
To match. It's an herbivore and uses those horns and a beak to break into even the toughest of plants.
Do we have any fiber in here? This might be an entirely different food type, which is a little awkward. Handler injured. 250 is a lot. Is profitability is publicity rating minus 25 going to put us negative though? I don't know how that scales. Lose 250 off the top plus 10% of ticket price, or lose 25% of ticket price, basically. That's what I'm like. If it's 25% of the ticket price, that's like $2,000 a fucking tick. Let's try it. Does boost sabotage, so there is that. So publicity rating 75, which drops the guest count. Oh, accommodation 88%. We also need a hotel. I think if our profit doesn't go negative, like if we're still making money, we made the right call. 337, 340. Yeah, I think that was correct. Other hotel. Maybe over here, Hotel 2? Because I plan to expand this enclosure over at some point, in which case we'll need to cover the front wedge towards the map edge there. The wedge towards the edge, yep. So maybe we stick it right here between these two things. Right like that. Also very tempted to replace all the rest of the paths so that it's all consistent. So I think I'm just going to do it. Oh. Well. That didn't matter. So, that's fine. The fence sabotage is literally irrelevant. I'm not even going to worry about it. We do need to get these Star Echoes settled in before I get distracted. So, nut, fruit, and I think the Dracos are leaf, right? So this is a really bad combo because they have all different food demands. Oh my god, chill! 100k and all scientists exhausted. I wish you could see your scientists here. We know that shelters disabled was devastating, so we do that. I hate that now I might not have enough money to head up the Styraco. Actually really bad. Okay, almost there. You just got to move a little further towards some trees. There goes all the money, $2. But we got him above 70. 90%. Dude, I can't believe I just got boned by that shelter thing. That's hilarious. Thank you, JWE, for being you. Any of the Jeeps nearby? No, they're both stuck back here. Okay, so I can't take any pictures either. Let's see if this one's leg glitches out too. We did just have the social one take over the Pride, so that's part of why I'm okay releasing this one, even if we don't have money. We actually do. We did. Temporarily, and now we're losing money again. Yeah, his leg's broken again. Weird. I wonder if that always happens, or if it's a weird terrain thing? Because we are, I think, like on an incline here, technically, a little bit. Like the environment starts to go up there immediately after the hatchery. Out of cash, we're probably going to be fine. Right? Are we still protested? Not protested, but publicity rate 95%. But that doesn't really matter if we're not bringing money anyway, right? Maybe? I mean, it's only dropping by 10 a tick. We should be able to claw out of this pretty quickly. $85, 97, 108, 11 a tick. 10 to 11. Okay, real quick. Contract? Yeah, contracts did pop. Well, damn. I guess we just do provide.
Let's get some new buildings in place. We're a professional outfit.
We really need to get, like, Truthy, but that's locked behind, like, 40 dinosaurs in the park. So, danger of bankruptcy, 2 minutes. Well, that's fine. Medium drink was, how much was this? 180? This resets the timer completely, if so. 190 even. Not that we really need to, but might as well. Bigger thing is going to be to actually open the damn shelters. Alright, medical's on the way. Hypothermia. Infected wound hypothermia.
Don't think that because I don't comment on every action, I'm not tracking your performance. If you weren't performing to an acceptable standard, you would know it.
Think we might already have enough here to do this. Right, because everybody was mad. Okay, you go over to treat. We rest the other ones. Right, we don't have money. Fucking
I'd
shelter.
make sure of it.
Medical, what are you doing right now? Medicating the Draco, okay. Just gotta get in there and do it. We can take some pictures here. So what I want to do is I want to make sure we get you resting first. And then if there's a Jeep... No, Jeeps are not on their way anywhere particular yet. Go status check in there. You go status check in here. And then I can jump into them and take some pics. Sinosauropteryx is kind of interesting. 10 of them. Can we put these in just with like the homolocephaly? Or not the homolocephaly, the Dracorex. I don't know. I don't know if this works. Or if they're going to be mad or panicked. Neutral. Oh no, these pack hunt. Yeah, no. Right? This is going to be a problem, I'm pretty sure. Liked by Sinosauropteryx. Do they not pack hunt? Wait, I thought Sinosauropteryx is... I guess they don't? Huh. I'm not sure I want to take them, though. We're still dealing with this situation here. Plus, we already have our scavenger in the form of Coelophysis. We don't want too many scavengers because they're worth low appeal on a unit by unit value. Like, if you have a bunch of scavengers and not a bunch of large carnivores to pair them with, they're kind of crap. And we're probably not going to get that many large carnivores, so... Alright, rest you. Grab the other one. Actually a 5. Cancel it. Let's see if the Draco is easier. I think the Dracos might be a lower value to heal. If it's just 4, then we can do it. And it does vary by species. Yeah, C4. Perfect. Snatch one of these up real quick. Revenue, profit, or peeling sale. Pick revenue, I guess.
I do this because I love the craft, but a little extra in the bank doesn't hurt.
So, could start to think about what to do next. We're getting closer to Pachycephalosaurus there. Here we've got 20 to get Chungking and Wuro. Not great. Dinocyrus, of course, Dranotus. Might be a Pato is the thing to do. Like one Apatosaur in the park. I don't know. It's kind of mundane to do a Pato when we have the randomizer that's giving us Dranotus. Tempted to just kind of wait for a Sauropod and do Dranotus, so I might do that. Part of it's also like, what does Dranotus eat? We could do in mono. That's not bad. Let's do in Monosaurus. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on 3, actually. We can even do it now. I think that's the next one to do is in mono. We could put all our money into doing this. 400k, get this research done, start digging up Admonosaurus. I don't know if it's a good idea. Oh wait, no, I said we can't do these. What am I doing? Yeah, because we're not doing research. We're literally only doing auto unlocks. That was the whole point of the series. I'm so stupid. Listen, it's the 3rd episode of the recording session. That's the one that always falls apart. So no Admonosaurus. I'm a liar, man. At least I caught it before I did it. In which case, basically everything we have now is kind of it for what's good to do. We could chew a Pato, but I don't think I'm gonna. If we try to get 40 dinosaurs in the park, we can get Struthy unlocked automatically. I think that's what we should push for. So I think what we do is we don't dig anymore. We just release more waves of dinosaurs. We could, of course, put Dilo in. Problem with Dilo... No, that's what we'll do. Problem with Dilo is... actually, hold on. Do we know if they're intelligent? We do know, right? 75%. Highly intelligent. Yes. Okay. So, if we want Dilo, we need a way to view them, right? Because we have to have the viewing galleries away from where they are. We could do a tour. Except we haven't hit the 500 guest threshold. We could do platforms. That's probably the ticket. Dilos can also go in a pretty small pen if you only have a few. So let's knock out platform research. That's where we'll burn our 400k on the research tree here. And then if we pop in here, we can actually probably just go ahead and get these guys set up. So they are green-blue Dilos. They are not film cannon by default, which seems weird. I don't think I care about large appetite. See, large appetite matters on herbivores because it affects their environmental food need. But the environmental food need for Dilos is feeders. So as long as you don't tip over to having 2, it does nothing. Other than, you know, killing them when they starve. So I think for carnivores, large appetite's way less of a problem. 168, 5 genetics, that seems fine. Obviously we can't do it yet. That would complete this revenue contract, but I imagine by the time we can do it, that's going to have been missed.
Do I want the dinosaurs to fight? No. But do they want to fight? For some, it is what they were born for, what they live for, and what they're willing
Don't
to
die,
for.
Jesus.
That is a purity that few humans have.
So I think dinosaur sickness just includes dinosaurs that are fucking dying for other reasons. Like this guy. Well, okay. Weather's going to shit. Oh, hey! I didn't expect the revenue contract to sneak itself in there. I guess we managed to pull it off just by treating the dinos? Yeah, I guess getting the welfare up managed to sneak it in. I didn't even think it would have had time to update. I did adjust these shops slightly because there was a tiny bit of orange demand now. Maybe from the second hotel somehow. I don't know. Well, okay, that was really good. I think we even had the bonus on that. And that will finance some Dilos here. Long live fit, intelligent. I mean, I think we just take these 4. 1 mil, 120. I'm pretty sure they're 3 social, right? Let's check. So having 4 is nice. Yeah, min pop 3. 4 Dilos, that's the plan.
All wrapped up.
So we're gonna wait till we have all of that money. Also, contractor in the storm, of course. Disease free seems good to me. All right, after a bit of waiting, time for a new contract and some Dilos. We could try to specification. Profitability actually might work pretty well. Research is always a gamble. Let's do profit.
Of course, I'm interested in the value of it.
See if we can get this snuck in here. 1 mil, 120. We've got actually a little bit left. Wanted to wait till our disease contract finished and we could pick up a new one in case it mattered. Sometimes you get one to incubate, right? So having the incubation one ready to go would have been good. This is the Dilo pen. Probably too small. Shut the fuck up, Henry. You talk too much. Probably too small, but we'll see. I wanted to get the pen you know, started, so we're not releasing them into nowhere, or into the open field. But I want to keep the pen basically sized out for just 4 of these guys without getting too crazy here. And we need to size out the whole,
Transit has commenced.
really? My guys. Pretty sure that's obstructed by the,
Asset has been collected.
okay, let's just delete that.
Asset has been transported.
Bruh, come on. Okay,
This dinosaur, the
Jesus
Dilophosaurus,
Christ.
has a distinctive neck frill it can expand when it senses danger. It's also been known to spit into the eyes of its prey, blinding it before it goes
Okay.
in for the kill.
So, Dilos. Oh, that's... No, they are Rana. Wait, does Rana show up blue in the hatchery? Wait, what? Wait, pattern color Papu Rana. It's not the same. Oh, that's weird. That's a weird bug. So these are Papu Rana in the preview when they're not adjusted, but they releases the film canon Rana skin. Very interesting. Some sort of bug with the defaults, I guess. I mean, I'm perfectly happy with them being the film canon skin, obviously.
Has been completed.
How you doing? Missing forest, everything else pretty good. Actually do need open space. Yeah, definitely not gonna be enough space. So the first step, I think, is just to expand the fence like this. Instead of having this nice little diamond kind of thing going on, we got to do some crap. Really? Right there, huh? What the fuck? Oh, I didn't click. Didn't click. I was like, why is it refusing to go past that point? Because why is it still snapping? Oh no, that's correct that time. I got rused by the angle looking weird. Okay, everything was fine. It was good. I had no actual reason to complain about anything. I don't believe any of that is actually straight. And then this is clearly not close enough. Oh, this is why building pens in the corner of the map always fucking sucks. Try that again. Go as close there as you can. Much better. Okay. We'll add those 2 wedges. See where that gets us. If that's not good enough, we can add this wedge back here. Or move the whole thing closer to the proper park. Because the we just need to keep that red radius there. That's all.
Complete.
Shouldn't be that hard to do. Could also try decorative trees. That's always an option, of course. Medical scan on a Styracosaurus. Probably a bite has caused this, would be my guess. Maybe disease, actually. Okay, we have lost open space, but there's a little bit in the corners they'll probably find. Okay, that's not too bad. That might be good when they move fully around. Like over here. Oh, fuck rabies. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Which one's rabid? You. Capture team, sedate the rabid one immediately. You. Yes. Visiting Ranger Post 1. Oh, you literally only just started heading out. Okay, there's that. Get to it. Snap to it, guy. Okay, 95% comfort. Why is there no... I guess I hit R at some point. Still not quite in the corner. However, it's still going to be a little fussy and weird. I'm going to just put the back wedge in here. We'll do something like this. Snapping at a bit of an angle there still. How is that still too far in one direction? That looks pretty good. Maybe we just do this too, actually. Why did that one decide to curve? Oh, because this section's too close. Yeah. No, I understand. I know how the game works. You may not believe it with some of the crazy decisions I make. That doesn't even look awful. Like these angular sections. It's fine. Perfectly fine. It's a good, efficient use of space, and that's sometimes more enjoyable than the actual aesthetics, is just the efficiency. All right. So yeah, they should have a little bit of a margin. We shouldn't have to worry about them maintaining territory in the corners. 97% actually. So yeah, that corner wasn't even enough actually. They do need this section. All right, that's done. Cool. MVU on the way. So, visibility, viewing platform, best bet. Let it rotate. So yeah, I think we just put this in at a weird angle like that, honestly. Frankly, that's not the worst. Sorry, did I use not classic? Oh no, I have betrayed my people. Did I not? Is this not classic? Over here? What? Huh? Is that what classic looks like when it's not highlighted? It looks identical to wide. Oh, classic's got the gray border. Okay. I'm just getting rused. Just the game is tricking the shit out of me. Okay. So yeah, that's got to be like basically perfect. I mean, that looks straight. I think I'm okay with that. We'll let this be at a weird angle. That's fine. And we could throw in some power. Power. If we put it in like this, we can delete the fence in the back. It's probably worth it. If we put it in on the silo, we could also delete that one. But we'll build more power in that direction in the future anyway. I think we'll just do this. What if I put it by the fence? There's no good spot for the fence. No, we're never going to build like any more in this direction, I don't think. I think this is kind of a dead zone. Like we'll expand the Seal of Isis pen over here probably. So let's plan on that actually. So yeah, we'll do it like this. That's going to block the path if I ever extend it further that way, but I don't think I'm ever going to extend it further that way. I think it's really just this fence that gets extended over. Let's try this. That corner to there. All right, it's a little weird. It's a little strange power network, but it works. Rabies is resolved. Please wake up my boy. Really? 98%? Well, they still haven't moved. That's fine. Oh, you clipped out of the fucking enclosure already? You just been fucking put here. And I can't sedate it? It's a 5. I didn't even think about that. Bro, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Okay, try and get him back in that way. This is so obnoxious. Where'd he go? Right there. Get inside. Thank you for coming back in the door, dumbass. Fucking hell. How did he even do that? How has this not been fixed? Seriously. This is the single biggest reason why tranks are like it's the downside with doing the trank research. Trank research really cool generally. I like it thematically, but that shit makes it very frustrating. Upgrading the fences won't do anything because it's literally glitching through. There's nothing we can do about it. We just have to hope it doesn't happen again. And if it does, hopefully it happens in the back where he just walks back in by deleting the fence like that. Because if he walks out the front, it's just going to be what happens. We have Alamosaurus now too. We can do all the Titanosaurs, all the big sauropods. What am I doing? We were gonna push. Yeah, we're gonna push. Oh, these are capped. Push for 40 species or whatever to get Struthy. So I think that's just, or 40 dinosaurs, not even species. So I think we just keep going in that direction. So guest stuff is good. Amenities are actually pretty low. So I think we probably actually need to put in more. We could try a medium and see where it comes out. So probably over here. Yeah, because I don't think putting it over there does much of anything. All right, we'll sneak one in here sideways. That's fine. So the medium is profitable, technically. Only 142 though. Yeah, that one's still full. So I think it's actually better just to do small. I don't think it's so much better to do small that I'm going to delete the medium. But we are gonna actually, like, we'll only be able to fit smalls there, so there's also that. But we are gonna do 2 smalls for the other ones. That's what let me finish one thought before I move on to the next, right? I think that's probably the best way to do it. 205 on drink. Or 12, yeah. I mean, like, these will probably have to be replaced before too long, but I still think this is the way to do it for now. Like, let's take a quick peek at the actual profit margin here in a second. I guess that stays action figures. So, 10,000 profit versus 3. So 7K per, like, whatever time interval that is. Let's do a wave of each of the herbivores, I think, starting with Draco. Contract here might actually finish. Woohoo! Buzzer beater. Very nice. And a storm, which means we'll have another contract soon as well. Shelters. 90% agitated in the storm. Like, we actually have a lot of space left here. We could build more stuff down here. Actually, probably not a bad shout. The other thing we could do is we could sneak in like a power generator back in here where most of the building is inside the intelligence radius to make use of it because they're pretty big. They take up a lot of space. 47 on that one actually too. So we don't want the social large appetite. So we hatch 4 of these. I'm willing to push the go button on that right away. Sure. I'd rather use this so we recover faster after the storm ends than not have the money when the storm ends to actually do this. Might be time to expand here too. Gonna wait till the storm's over to release though. We could go back further by the water. Maybe we can fit a viewing tower in here actually too to support that. Like this obviously won't have path. Well, we could still run path off of it there around the back. That would work. Can't put it there. Yeah, most of the other spots it's not going to be able to sneak in. And I can't see exactly the size of this right now, but we can guess what it's going to be here. 121, 38. Let's put it in right there. Perfect. Actually, perfect spacing means these. Actually, I don't know when these go to large, they might only get fatter side to side. They might not get bigger front to back, or maybe they expand in both directions. In which case, we'd have to stick with mediums here, which is not the end of the world, honestly. We could actually do this too. Let's take this bathroom. Let's chuck it like over here. We can actually just continue the path that I deleted all the way along the path here. And then we got like a double little boulevard thing, and that's more path capacity. If transport was a thing that might help with transport or make it worse, who knows? Transport is a mystery. Nobody knows how it works. Alright. Well, we can do the min mine next. 110. Alright. Park is, well, back to not being snowed on. So I'll have to see how much more stuff we need here for these dudes. Actually good right now. Pretty good. We'll have to see how well they maintain their territory, of course, because territory decay is still a thing. Although they're supposed to stay in their territory better. I haven't seen, I mean, I have seen their territory dip a few times, but I haven't seen it go nuts. 2 stars. Hey, okay. Cool. Now we got access to our aquatics and aviaries. Probably put in an aviary and not a lagoon. What's the... Yeah, because everything else is locked behind aviary or research. Like aviary species, lagoon species, or research. So we could do... Honestly, we could do like Pteranodon. Because it's got the new variant again. Like, obviously we just saw in the last perk build, but it's still new. Tylo, Chrono, and Mosa on this. Yeah, the lagoon options are just too expensive. It might be worth doing this at like very end game to get one of these in, but I don't think it's worth doing here. Yeah, I think we just do Pteranodon. Eventually, not like right now, obviously. Seriously? Wait, did he actually find a breakout target? Okay, well, we gotta put in a fucking stopgap fence. So we gotta leave this connected up because the game is broken. We can't trust it ever. Fucking Jesus Christ. It's happened twice this episode. That's actually just the worst. There's not like actually a gap in the fence or some bullshit, right? 6 Admonosauruses. Like, we can't research these, but we can take them from live capture. Just eventually we'll have to, like, get rid of them. Alright, please return. Did it not build? Ah, fuck off. Dude. I'm gonna have to reload. Because this game is broken. I was chasing a fucking goat, too. He can run up the map border. Like, what are you talking about? Fuck off. It's actually such bullshit. I probably should just reload. He's clearly still going this way. I can actually, like, fence in the entire visitor section. Fuck. Dude, why does this constantly happen? It's the single biggest problem with this fucking game. 10:27, 3 minutes ago. No Admonosauruses for us. Like, for all the other fixes that have been implemented, this needs to be fixed. It's been a problem for like a fucking year. Yeah, so he's already out over here. All we can try is to try and see if he'll go back again this time. Which, given how it turned out last time, doesn't seem very likely. I literally can't extend that like any further than that. Maybe this at an angle will work. Oh. I don't know if it worked because of the angle or if he just went back in of his own accord because the game is weird. Ugh, fuck, we're just gonna let that be. I'm gonna leave that wedge in there like that because I don't trust this shit. We're just gonna have to deal with that bullshit looking like that. You know, he might have been going for a Coelophysis. Maybe he was close enough to smell one. Alright. Well, presumably we did the Dracos. We were waiting on doing the Minmise. We can wait and see if we do get that wild capture again, or a wild capture again. I'd actually be curious to know if we get the same one. These don't unlock automatically. You just can't research them until the population finishes. So no Struthiomimus for us. No Gallimimus either. This is it for small herbivores. Dracorex is as cheap as it gets. Not a very good thing to have a billion of in your park. Probably will want a scavenger. Coelophysis is also probably not it. Some Moros or Sino. Probably the one to spam. We should probably start working on that then. There's no point in pushing this higher, more herbivores in. I think we kind of just stick with what we got. Restroom 97, huh? I haven't seen the expedition pop yet. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows? I think maybe that makes more sense like that. I don't know.
Needs support facilities
fine.
like new buildings.
So we got to look up those two. Moros is the cheaper option, so if we're going to spam anything, it's going to be Moros. That is Utahraptor Sauropelta dig site. Guess what we do in Utahraptor, boys? Which is actually good. I want to do at least one of the new dinosaurs. Utahraptor seems like a perfectly happy one to do. And then we'll start a new herbivore pen for Sauropelta at some point, which makes sense too. We'll probably have to end up splitting up some of our other pals. Or we could do Sauropelta Moros pen. Technically works. Because we can't do them with the Utah anyway. I think U makes sense here on the expedition side of things. So we'll get that started. That way we remember
Restaurants,
what we
shops,
need.
Pit stops, and I don't mean the kind for race cars. You know what I mean.
I don't like your positioning by that fence, friend.
Excellent work on that last objective. I expect we'll see some positive dividends as a result.
You little shit. I don't like you guys being in this corner either. I've always wondered if they're more likely to clip through on high speed. Oh, you know what? It also might be the goat kill that does it. In like the corners or something like that. Maybe if we just put in a meat feeder to support the goat feeder, they'll hunt less and escape less. That might be true. Let's try it. What are we missing? Forest now. Okay, I mean, you're fine. Okay. So, Moros and Soropelta. There's also a possibility of putting in like a small pen over here, but I don't think I want to. I think what we'll do, we could start a tour. That's an option. Maybe that's the thing to do. We expand this pen out on both sides, all the way over to here, all the way over to here. Have this big pen here. And then we put in a new one up the hill to start with, and we have the tour connect through the two. Then we can start putting pens in here on a tour. At some point, we'll probably have to build a new like pit stop in order to have like amenities and stuff fit in the park, but we won't worry about that till we need to worry about that. I think that's fine. And everything here is good, right? Yeah. All right, well, I think we're basically sorted here, at least for what's going to happen next. So keep an eye on these bozos. In fact, I'm going to save right now out of paranoia, so I don't get boned by a teleporting Dilophosaur. I mean, it looks like already the meat feeder is doing its job of like distracting them away from other shit, so fuck off, just my meat. Hopefully that actually solves the issue. I legitimately think that might be part of it. Oh, yeah, you know what happened? When the one up here escaped, the way the intelligence trait works, it's by the pen, right? Not the territory necessarily. That might be true. I'm not sure. So what it saw is it saw a Coelophysis through the border of the enclosure over here, which would become the new border. Maybe. I really hope they're sorted and it's just not an issue we need to worry about anymore. Good start on the Moros. Platinum immediately. I mean, only Utah Raptor bones and not a single Moros to be seen, but fine. We have $1 million. Could be... We haven't done any upgrades yet at all. Might be worth looking into fossil extraction now. I mean, we can put improved yield in because it's really cheap. So there's no reason not to. It'll save us a few expeditions at some point. Yeah, let's do upgrades. Should we process this batch before the upgrades come in? I don't think so. We're at 740. I think it's fine. And then yeah, we're just kind of waiting. I think that's all right. All right. We could also maybe push for some cost reducers next by moving deeper into the tree here. Before we go any further, I'll have to think about it. I'll have to see what the cost here. These might be $1 million to research as well. What's the lifespan looking like here? Because we did have a lot of time spent essentially AFK waiting for money to come in. Yeah, these guys are half dead. That's not that bad. they're cheap. The Minmai, more than half dead. So maybe we do some more Minmai soon. I'd be tempted to put Morose in this pen. I don't think Morose pack hunts. So if we get Morose finished, actually, we could just put it in here. Just that way, if we get contracts to increase territory size, we have it ready to go. Although we could just make more Draco Rexes. Draco Rex is, it's 195,000 incubation per Draco Rex. That's pretty bad, actually. No, we definitely need to get the Morose ready to go. Because those contracts are worth quite a lot if you have something really cheap to sneak out. Yeah, Morose doesn't pack hunt. Morose has no combat interactions with anything beyond getting its ass kicked. So we should be able to put Morose in here and not have the Dracos lose their mind. So I think that's the plan. So yeah, we'll push the Morose bones first, and then once we get the Morose finished, then we'll look at other upgrades. And if we're not researching new dinosaur species, doing cost reducers for research doesn't make sense, actually. Staff reducers are the big thing. So we'll have to keep that in mind too. But that can all wait for next episode.